I've been a hotelier for over 3 decades.
Please remember at all times that you're representatives of the hotel.
And I know just how tough this profession can be.
It's 24/7 and it's 7 days a week, so we're just exhausted.
But not once in all my years
Oh, mother of God.
have I seen so many businesses
Pretty much everything I've owned has gone into this place really now.
and owners closer to the point of collapse.
It's make or break.
So I'm back, here to help rescue these flailing businesses.
Can you put your belly away somehow, darling, or pull it down?
It really looks like you just don't care.
From hotel newbies
It's absolutely terrifying.
to village pubs
Gosh, I feel as if I'm in Saint-Tropez.
and traditional seaside B&Bs.
Fish and chips, anyone?
And I'm up against the clock because they're all on the edge.
So upsetting.
I'll be rolling my sleeves up and getting stuck in,
I like a bit of a scrub.
delivering some tough love,
Spoiler alert. I mean, hello! You have to be cutthroat, otherwise you can't be in business.
to help these hospitality businesses get on the right path
I don't have anywhere to put a pair of knickers, but I've got a recycling bin.
before it's too late.
We have to hit this hard and we have to hit it fast. Oh my God, there's a lot of stuff in here.
This time,
I don't have time for this.
All right, bloody hell.
a chaotic renovation project
Why have they done that so close to the door?
Because you haven't put bloody sizes on everything.
piles pressure on a pair of novice hoteliers.
You can't have spent 150 grand on that.
It's just hemorrhaging cash. Have you talked to the gas person about those
Yes.
2 pipes as well?
Yes. So we got
Are you just saying yes because we're being filmed?
Yes.
Have you actually spoken to them?
No.
In Arundel, publican Dave and his partner Katie, a former marketing manager, are tackling the refurbishment of the 500-year-old St Mary's Gate Inn.
Did you pay that bill for the beds yesterday? No, Dave, you have to, otherwise we're not going to have the mattresses.
Okay, I can do it now.
Sorry.
6 months ago, they took on the lease of the historic Boozer, which also has a block of 5 motel-style bedrooms next to the car park. In partnership with the brewery who own the building, they're investing in kitting out 5 new upmarket rooms above the bar.
Can we chat carpets?
My favourite conversation.
So this one's slightly greyer.
I probably would choose the slightly greyer one.
That will hide a myriad of sins.
And a myriad of sins happens in hotels.
God, close.
With the doors closed to the public for the last 3 months while the renovations are underway, the motel-style rooms have become a dumping ground.
This is terrifying. This is just a room of chairs.
And while there's no money coming in, the cost of getting the pub back up and running is quickly adding up.
So I think kitchen, shut your ears, Katie, is probably about 50 grand total. And that's doing it really carefully. Looking at second-hand where you can,
And the
recondition.
brewery didn't put any money towards this.
Surprise. Yeah, no,
Why not?
probably cut there.
While the brewery foot the bill for all the building work, Katie and Dave have to pay for all the fixtures and fittings.
The idea was to buy a pub so we'd have bricks and mortar to sell on, but this is somebody else's pub that we are investing all our savings into.
So apparently you can walk out with this. Don't think you can.
It's just insane.
I think ultimately we're going to be spending about £150,000.
The money's from us both working our asses off for 25 years. We don't have a big pension, so this is our family's future.
Not only have Dave and Katie risked their life savings on the business being a success,
D-Day. We do need to open with a real bang.
racing to relaunch St Mary's Gate is far from the only item on their to-do list.
No. Teeth. As every working parent knows, it is full on. You are juggling so many things.
Along with their 3 children under 12, they live an hour's commute away from Arundel in the village of West Wittering.
Hospitality is hard. It's brutal. It takes over your life.
Where Dave is also the landlord of another pub, The Lamb, that he's been leasing for the past 12 years.
There you go.
Oh, good Good man, thank you very much.
For me to be able to live with my family and to have two businesses running side by side, there are going to be sacrifices. Hello, the land, Dave speaking, how can I help?
When we first took over St Mary's, Dave was working fully 14, 15-hour days.
With a full-on family life and two businesses to run, this ambitious couple are at breaking point.
Oh, God, I'm flipping tired.
Not only that, neither Dave or Katie have ever run rooms before.
Now, we're going pretty individual on each room. Yes, we are.
I liked, yeah. It's really, really scary, especially the fact that we don't own the building.
With only 4 days now remaining until the pub and the 5 downstairs rooms are due to reopen, I hope I'm not too late to give them the help they need.
I'm heading to Arundel, which is a place that I know quite well and love. It's only about an hour away from my little hotel.
Famed for its historic castle and cathedral, Arundel is a hotspot for well-heeled visitors from around the world.
I mean, I can't blame them for wanting to take on a pub with rooms. I've done similar foolish things in the past myself.
6 years ago, my mother and I bought the Star in nearby Alfriston.
Oh, what have I done?
So I understand all too well the challenges of overhauling an old building.
Oh, God. You would have to find a bloody well.
And updating the accommodation.
I mean, look how rotten it is. I mean, the scale of the job is quite overwhelming. Cost of the new rooms will be much higher than we thought. It's about another $500,000. Our 2 hotels that we already have may be brought down by the failure of this.
Having survived the trials and tribulations of a similar project, I should be well equipped to help Dave and Katie sidestep some of the pitfalls.
That said, it is easy to spend money and hard to make it, so I really hope they're keeping an eye on the costs.
Although their downstairs rooms aren't quite open, I've been told there will be one available for me to stay in. With the building work obviously ongoing, there's unfortunately only one thing for it before I can meet my host, a high-vis vest of my own.
Hello,
Hi.
how are you?
Very nice
to meet you. How are you doing?
Thank you for inviting me.
That's all right, my pleasure.
When do you welcome your first guests in?
Friday night, which is in 4 nights. So, yeah, so we're getting pretty close.
Are you confident you'll be ready to open?
So downstairs, I'm confident that we'll have 4 of the 5 rooms ready.
OK.
And then 5 upstairs rooms. They're getting close, but
Right.
there are builders everywhere.
OK.
I've got my kitchen engineers here now, getting all the new kit installed.
So which area are you most worried about? Because that would help me to know how best to help you.
In terms of being a pub landlord, I'm kind of OK with that. So the room thing, any advice on that would be really, really useful.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm running on fumes a little bit.
Yeah.
And I've just got to keep myself keeping on.
OK, so I think the first thing is for me
Yeah.
to have a little look around.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alice.
I've just met Dave. He seems overwhelmed and completely knackered. I've been there myself not that long ago, so I do sympathise.
I don't know if they're going to go up here or for the rooms. It's a huge workload that I've got to get open, and it's just making sure that I keep my energy levels up. This is taking quite a lot of energy out of me.
Sorry, sir. Thank you. They've never put bedrooms on from scratch, but that's why I'm here, to try and help them through that process.
I hope what I find in the newly converted upstairs rooms isn't too far away from being ready to put heads in beds.
Well, this is small but perfectly formed. It's got a lovely view. There's still a bit to do here, but no surprises so far. It's nice.
It's an encouraging start, but this is still more building site than bedrooms, and I know from my own renovation experience how expensive that is. With their life savings on the line, I'm hoping the old downstairs rooms are almost ready to start making them some money.
I mean, I'm assuming quite a lot of this stuff is for the pub. So the quicker we get it out of here, the better. OK. I mean, What can I say about this? It's fine. I've stayed in a lot worse, but I've also stayed in a lot better. I am somewhat deflated because they've got guests apparently coming to stay in these downstairs rooms that are a complete mess.
I know from my own experience that a project like this can't afford to miss its deadlines. Any delay in opening is money down the drain.
I've really got to put a rocket up David and Katie's arses.
Yeah, but where is it?
I don't know.
While Katie has her hands full with the school run over an hour away,
Go, lights off. Out, out, out.
and Dave's occupied prepping the pub, with less than 4 days until the first guest check-in downstairs,
Let's do it, babies.
I've roped in barmaids Honor and Lucy to start woman-handling this mess.
There's nothing heavier that I've realised in life than a mattress.
I agree. I feel the most useful thing I can do is grab the bull by the horns and get stuck in and try and bring some order to the chaos. I'm sure this is really good for my back. Katie and David have invested 150 grand, and the only way to make that back is to open their rooms. I hate disorder.
So much stuff.
In Sussex, publican Dave and his partner Katie, a former marketing manager, now busy mum of 3,
Tits, we're already late, please.
have gambled their family's financial future by sinking 150 grand into the St Mary's Gate Inn, a building they don't own.
My children's inheritance is going to be restaurant furniture.
Having discovered plenty of potential in the 5 under construction upstairs rooms,
OK, well, that's good.
the downstairs accommodation is a mess, and with guests arriving in 4 days' time, I'm taking action.
This isn't obviously how I would necessarily do things, but this is one room almost done.
While I leave the staff to crack on with more room clearing, next I need to meet Katie, who's been busy with the kids, and understand if these novice hoteliers have a plan for recouping their enormous investment.
Hello. You must be Katie.
Hello, yes,
Very
nice to meet you. Lovely to meet you.
I've seen you.
We
You
have,
can
we've
sit
done
down. OK.
With its other pub, The Lamb, to run alongside the ongoing renovations, Dave has plenty of plates to keep spinning.
So tell me about the staffing structure. How are you splitting yourself between both locations?
I spend a lot of time driving back and forth because
Okay.
it's been really tough. The other business is probably feeling slightly neglected at the moment.
Well, that's completely normal, just to reassure you.
Yeah.
I mean, when I opened
Yeah.
my little baby 4 years
Yeah.
ago, the other 2 hotels got left for dust,
Yeah,
and we're
they have
only
been.
picking up the pieces now.
When it comes to opening a new business, getting the offer right from the get-go can make or break its success.
So tell me what the idea is, because the rooms upstairs are going to be really nice, and the ones downstairs are not quite so nice. So what is your downstairs base price?
£85, apart from the family room, which is £95.
OK. Does that include breakfast?
No.
I want to get as much out of the rooms as possible. And if we have breakfast as standard, that means I've got a breakfast chef on. But if we don't, and then suddenly I've got to come in to cook breakfast for 2
Well,
people
that's
at times.
ridiculous.
So we've got to come up with a better system.
Yeah.
OK, agree. And the upstairs rooms?
I don't know, that was a question to you.
Ooh.
There will be more.
What's the power?
I know!
Are you on top of what it's going to cost you to put a room on?
I think it was something like £57 was the total cost. I mean, it was really tiny, the profit that I worked out.
Hopefully I can help you with that.
Yes, that'd be great.
Do you know how much you've spent on the rooms?
So the brewery are renovating those rooms. We pay for the soft furnishings
Yeah.
and all the lighting.
Overall, I reckon we're about 150 in.
You can't have spent 150 grand on that.
No, exactly.
then.
Kitchen
Well,
cost.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Kitchen
Is
was
the-
10, extraction was 12. All the new restaurant furniture, I probably put at about 15. All my bar equipment, there was 5. Paying all of my staff to come in and do bits and pieces. So
Yeah.
I think that's where we will end up.
Gosh. OK. You know, it really amazes me that they are days away from opening these rooms and they have yet to decide whether or not they're serving breakfast and what the price point is.
We are running on empty and not much sleep at the moment, but we've got to get open. We've got to start making money.
150 grand is not a small investment, and they have to work out how they're going to make that money back.
Selling rooms will be the quickest way to recover their costs, and I want to show Katie what myself and the bar staff were up to earlier to help get them up and running.
This is what we've managed to do today.
Oh, look at that.
I'm sure you've got
It
a
looks like a
mansion.
bedroom.
There's still work to be done, but you can at least imagine that someone might want to pay to sleep in here now, which certainly wasn't the case a few hours ago.
While these rooms aren't as nice as the new ones upstairs, they will still generate much-needed income.
Come.
But just as I thought you were finally making some progress...
Builders need to get into room 3, if that's right. They're going to insulate.
Have they not done that already?
Oh, so it's all made up.
It's all made up, so they're now going to go up into the loft and just...
Yeah, so you're going to have to strip the bed off. Brilliant.
Well, anyway, we did try.
That's half a day of work down the drain. And with Katie and Dave already stretched thin, they simply can't afford this faffing about.
Are your boots filthy?
Katie, should we strip the bed?
Can we put something on the bed? Is there not like a sheet?
Okay, it's going to get dirty. We need to take... That stuff will be itchy, so if we're going to do it, the bed needs to come off.
Charlie, are there any other rooms that haven't had it?
No, Katie.
That's the only one.
It's time to do this one.
I'm not doing it. You can do it.
Okay.
While Dave destroys what was an almost ready-to-sell room...
Ooh.
Having told me earlier she was concerned the rooms would only make a tiny profit...
Tell me what you have worked out.
I want to give Katie's cost calculations the once-over.
So, in terms of linen, we have, for the king, it's just over £10, super king, £10.50. Then the family room, and that's £16.50.
But what are all your other costs?
Cleaning's a hard one because we've got someone who, her job is cleaning, but then she also works behind the bar occasionally as well, so it's hard to kind of break it up.
And are you paying that an hour?
£50.
£15.
No, it's £12.50.
Yeah.
So maybe I should take that down.
Take it down.
Energy, again, hard to split up.
Well, what was your overall bill last year? Do you know how much you spent on energy?
No. See, this is the thing, I'm so green. I don't know how much we're spending.
OK. I feel a bit frustrated because she doesn't really have any idea of what it's going to cost her to put on a room. And you have to figure that out, to figure out the pricing structure, to figure out what kind of profit you're going to make from a room, to figure out how you're going to pay back your investment. I mean, it's a really basic thing to get right.
Not having a handle on the finances is a very worrying blind spot. And with my first day here already drawing to a close, it's increasingly obvious that I need to push Katie and Dave to make some decisions, starting with breakfast.
Let's work out now, are you going to be cooking breakfast for your guests or not?
I want to say yes. Okay. Logistically, it's really difficult. I was coming in Monday to Friday and doing the breakfast shift, but it was meaning leaving the house at sort of 6 o'clock, starting at 7 in the morning and then finishing at 10. That's too long a day. And the other business was slightly neglected.
Well, I tell you what, I do not think that's a good use of your time.
If it's a full house, then we have a chef, but it becomes blimmin' expensive having 2 members of staff on for not
I
many
know.
guests.
The thing is, breakfast is really a loss leader because one makes so little money out of it.
Yeah.
But it will help you sell rooms.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very good idea to try and do breakfast, but keep it as limited as possible.
Brilliant. No, I think that's great. And that'll be really useful for us. That means I can do the school run and then I can get here, so that could work. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Breakfast will never bring in the big bucks, but a simple offering like a cold buffet could save a clearly exhausted Dave, who'll soon have 2 pubs to run, time and staff costs.
So far, Alex, has been really good.
Just making us open our eyes that there is a different way to how we're doing it. You know, it is a business and it's about us trying to make some money. And if we keep on overlooking that, we're just going to spin out of control.
With only 3 days until the partial reopening of the pub and the downstairs rooms...
If people want to spend money, then yeah, it's got to be ready.
I'm ending my first evening here wondering if Dave and Katie have taken on too much.
Can you put the orange trainers away, please?
With another business to oversee alongside all their family commitments and £150,000 on the line, I'm concerned that this project hasn't had enough thought.
This is obviously a really beautiful location and tourists are going to flock here, but to really take advantage, Dave and Katie need a solid business plan.
That's not going to go, is it?
It's the morning of my second day at St Mary's Gate. And while Dave sets to work on readying the bar restaurant...
What is the fascination with people sticking chewing gum under tables? It's the most disgusting habit.
I want to talk to Katie about the plan for the kitting out of the upmarket upstairs bedrooms.
Oh, mind the staircase, it's wet.
With their cathedral views and generous floor space, they should command top prices. So getting them right is essential to unlocking the profit-making potential of this business.
Can you just talk me through this room design? Bed is there, then what else?
And then TV, and then I really wanted to do panelling in the rooms, you know, so battening to give it character, but we're running rapidly out of money to do it. It would cost another £5,000, I think, to do.
I mean, hello!
Yeah, it's
no, don't do it. Is there a chest of drawers in the room?
I wasn't going to put a chest of drawers.
Space.
So hanging space, yes, but we weren't going to put wardrobes in.
Okay,
Okay,
but
we've
that
got
is
a
weird.
whole room of furniture and we are just juggling. We are working.
Okay, but
it's fluid, I should say.
It's fluid, I love it. You're so modern.
Well, it's just like every day we have such a small amount of time.
But can you just see the disconnect between talking to me about bachelor and then, you know, like who needs a chest of drawers? Unless this is a £300 room, people will come and what they'll care about is that they've got a lovely view, that the bed's comfortable, that there's hot water, that there's somewhere to put their clothes, there's a reading light.
Yeah.
I just think you should just, you know, eyes on the finish line. Yeah?
Yes.
I know all too well how important it is to have a plan for a room. Attempting to do it without one is asking for trouble. With my first visit nearly done, Katie and Dave still have an awful lot of work in front of them before they can start recovering their huge investment.
Oh, God, just so many decisions, so much to do. And I don't want to be a parent for the next 2 weeks because I don't have enough time for children in my life.
While the pub is almost up and running, the downstairs rooms are still in a state, and there doesn't seem to be any ideas for setting up the upstairs.
In 2 days the pub is open, in 3 days you've got people staying, and in a week...
3 days?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then in a week I'll be back and we're going to have to put the rooms upstairs on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good luck with your first guest soon.
Yeah, right.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bye. Bye. Try not to collapse.
We'll keep going. Lots of coffee.
With £150,000 to earn back, they need to hit the ground running.
I mean, I can't believe that they've got people staying in these rooms in 3 nights. It's all looking really uncertain at the moment.
Have you got we've got menus? There should be menus. So if we can get one of these on each table.
At the St Mary's Gate Inn in Sussex, after 4 months being closed for refurbishment, the pub and downstairs rooms are finally open to paying guests.
Food needs to come out quicker.
But the first phase of the relaunch was not without its issues.
Heating didn't work, the tills weren't working properly. I don't think my brain was working properly because I think it's just been a long haul.
First guests down here, there is a few teething problems. We have literally been chasing our tail just trying to get the room set up.
With the 5 brand new upstairs rooms still some way off being ready, plus another pub, The Lamb, to run, pressure is mounting on publican Dave and partner Katie.
There's just not enough hours in the day to get it all done while still trying to be a dad, a human being, and keeping on top of all the other things that I have going on whilst the phone rings.
Having gambled £150,000 on the business, getting all the rooms ready and earning back their investment is essential.
Every day you're not open, not only are you paying people to be on site, you're also not making any money back. So it's just hemorrhaging cash.
With their life savings on the line, I hope for their sake they've started to get their house in order.
Morning, morning.
Oh, hello.
Hello, darling.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Mwah, mwah. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How is life treating you?
It's okay. I'm breathing, standing.
How did the opening go?
It was packed. It was all our old locals coming back, and it was wonderful to see everyone.
It really does look really beautiful in here. It looks prosperous and settled and established already, which is exactly what you want.
Good.
But before I get too carried away with the congratulations, I want to check up on the state of the downstairs bedrooms that were in a wreck at the end of my last visit.
This is looking better.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I was here, I was in a bad mood because I had tidied up this room, and then you got the builder in.
I know.
And actually, since then, you've changed the room about a bit. This headboard looks nice.
It does look lovely, and the bed, like brand new, like it's super comfy, and it works.
So, do you think it's going according to schedule upstairs?
I think we're painfully behind. And then we've got this week holiday booked. And I'm just looking at it going, how can I leave those rooms in such disarray?
I would find it very difficult to drag myself away at this frankly critical moment.
Yeah, we're on a week countdown. So, yeah, this holiday is sitting heavy on my shoulders at the moment.
This is absolutely not the time to take a holiday. When you're running a project like this, you can't afford to take your eyes off it for a second. These bedrooms should make more profit than the pub, and without all 10 open, they're missing out on cash they need to recover that huge investment.
Let's see the rooms with all the furniture in. Oh, yeah. What I would suggest is, why don't we place everything that you've got up here in a room?
Okay.
Because then you can quickly see if it fits or if it doesn't, and then start like that.
Yeah.
Hiya.
These rooms were supposed to be nearly ready to welcome the paying public and bring in the bigger room rates they desperately need.
Have you got it?
Yep.
Turning this chaos into comfortable bedrooms in a week is going to take some doing.
So this is kind of the plan we have so far. So you've got bedside tables.
This bit's got no sizes on it for anything.
No. It is slightly worrying that it's only 7 days away. I'm pretty exhausted.
I didn't realise how tight this was for a Super King.
I didn't realise how tight, because it was meant to be slightly...
I know, darling, but...
Doesn't look right, just take it out.
Awful.
We'll find...
I can't even look at it.
Putting a room together properly is an art. This is more like throwing things at the wall to see what sticks.
No. Bugger. It's quite frustrating because Dave and Katie don't have a plan for the upstairs rooms and it's chaotic. Look how little space there is for a bedside table. Just want to point that out to you because you've got nothing else to worry about.
Why have they done that so close to the door?
Because you haven't put bloody sizes on everything.
I can come 3 inches this way.
No, you're going to have to they're going to have to move that.
Well, they can't. They're not going to move it.
They're not going to move it now, darling.
Well, they're going to have to.
But they're not going to.
They always knew this was Super King.
Katie, they're not going to move it.
Well, I mean, look, that gives you that.
But then you're going to walk in on it.
OK, 44, 40... Yes, all right. But, you know, it is...
Bed looks nice. Change the subject.
I think you're just going to have to go further that way and go over the plug and just leave...
Or we change the bed.
That's about as much of that as I can take. I need to encourage Dave and Katie to stop their faffing and focus their minds on what needs doing to get this business fully up and running.
I can't believe we're going away the first week of opening. So we really do have a hard deadline. The things that I want you to write down and think about are room prices.
Yeah.
You've got to work it out.
Yeah.
This is now down the wire. Dun, dun, dun. So you have to do a room a day at least for it all to be done by the time you go on Friday.
Yeah.
I hope there's snow.
If there's not snow, we don't need to go.
Yes, we do. We need to breathe.
Yes, of course you do.
Yeah.
But I'm just...
But I can't breathe until this is done.
But it will be done.
Will it? Okay.
Yes.
OK, I wish we'd got more done today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know you've got to get on. I'll be very excited to see the place operational up and running and all the rooms open and everything.
OK. Thank you.
Pleasure.
With my third day here already done, I have to leave Dave and Katie to wrestle with the workload they still have in front of them.
Got it?
If they're going to get the upstairs rooms open in a week, it's essential that they're pulling in the same direction.
You know, they've invested a lot of money and time in this place, and the sooner it's open and functioning, the quicker they'll see a return on it.
There's just still such a mountain to climb. Ready? And I think today has made on that stress because it's just recognising how much we've still got to do upstairs. But we've got a week to do it, which is terrifying.
It's 2 weeks later.
Generally, still feeling pretty stressed.
And Dave and Katie have missed the deadline to open their upstairs bedrooms.
There has been so much more to do on the rooms than I expected.
And falling behind schedule is taking its toll on more than just this business's bottom line. With its other pub, The Lamb, to run alongside the renovations, Dave is on the edge.
I'm sick of always being tired, stressed, and I don't feel as though I've been a particularly great father for the last few months. And Katie went skiing, I didn't go skiing. I was very sad not to ski with the kids. I want to be able to take time off without feeling guilty.
But before Dave and Katie can start thinking about taking time off, they still need to nail down some key financial details, including pricing of the new bedrooms.
How much do we make per room?
I don't know, I haven't done that yet.
We don't know until we...
I've had 3 children by myself on a holiday, and I've literally not stopped doing the rooms.
How was your holiday?
You haven't even asked.
Shut up.
While profit margins are still a subject of speculation, Dave has settled on a money-saving solution for breakfast.
The biggest cost for me for breakfast is always going to be my staff. So by doing a buffet, it means that someone can come in literally 10 minutes before service, and as long as customers are happy with it, cost-wise, this definitely works for us.
With £150,000 of their life savings sunk into St Mary's Gate, Katie and Dave desperately need to start making this project pay.
We're not over the threshold yet of making money because we're still sorting bedrooms out. And where we've invested such a huge amount, it's got to start coming back in.
And the mounting pressure is pushing these novice hoteliers to boiling point.
Kettles, they're not right.
Oh, they're not?
No. Make a cup of tea.
Dave, I don't have time for this. Why? Just tell me why they're not
Just
right.
go through the process of making a cup of tea.
Just ask me, answer me.
Because the cables, you can't unplug it, so every time you fill it up, you have to unplug it from here,
Okay, that's fine. Well, then we need to get the boxes and I need to take them back.
Okay, so they need to have bases on.
That's fine.
All right, bloody hell.
Just tell me, why did I have to go through the process?
Because you won't believe me otherwise. There you go.
In Arundel...
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Oh, it wants you to put it in.
After more than a month of delays, the 5 upstairs bedrooms are finally open.
I'm on my way back to Arundel and I'm going to surprise Dave and Katie by checking in tonight. They're not expecting me. I'm booked in under a pseudonym because I wanted to experience St Mary's Gate exactly as an ordinary customer would. They put £150,000 of their life savings into the place. It's about time they started to claw that money back, and I'm hoping I'm going to find them in a position to start doing that.
Last time I was here, the new rooms were in a right state. This time they need to be all set for me to check over.
Hello, young man.
Hello, Alex. Lovely to see you. This is a surprise. How are you?
Well, I thought I would surprise you.
What a treat.
I am booked in as Robin Jenkins.
Robin Jenkins? I'm hoping room upstairs.
I want the nicest room, obviously.
So you can have castle room in that case.
Do you want me to show my own way, or will you?
No, I was going to show you
great,
up.
great.
Right, so tulip room, castle room.
On my first visit, the upstairs rooms were empty shells, costing Dave and Katie money every day they sat unoccupied.
So this is...
Ooh! Oh, my goodness.
Now they're stylish, bright and modern spaces, perfect for welcoming in the paying public.
I love the vista of this room. It's got this lovely, lovely bed. This is nice here. Although you could do with a little something to put a glass down on.
Yeah.
I love all your curtains. I love your voiles. It's great, darling. You've done a good job. I'm glad you managed to pull it together. It took you slightly longer than expected.
Definitely.
I'm glad they've found a way to make their haphazard approach to furniture work. I'm pleased to see they've taken my advice about adding some proper storage.
I love that chest of drawers.
With all 10 rooms finally open, Katie and Dave need to start putting heads in these beds and earning back that 150 grand investment.
How are forward bookings?
We're getting about 10 to 12 bookings a day at the moment.
Good.
Which is great, and so it's definitely filling up.
Good. I was so excited to see it finished.
Thank you.
Despite the delays and chaotic planning process, 5 weeks after they were supposed to open, these rooms have absolutely delivered on everything I hoped they might be.
I know that I'm being a little bit less critical with him and Katie than I am with lots of other people, but that is because this is a big project. It's very easy to criticise and very hard to do. So you know what? What they actually have is a very nice product.
Yeah, sure.
But bedrooms aren't the only reason I'm here.
Hello, St Mary's Day speaking. How can I help?
Sampling breakfast and pinning down their pricing strategy are equally important.
We've got quite a busy lunchtime tomorrow, but what time are you thinking?
And I'm expecting Dave and Katie to deliver to the same standards they've set upstairs.
I'm not going to lie, it makes me slightly nervous because Alex is going to be coming in. She's going to scrutinise stuff.
It's the morning of my final day at St Mary's Gate. And I'm hoping to start it with a decent breakfast.
Good morning, Alex.
Hi, darling.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, great. You sleep well?
Very.
Excellent. Oh, good.
Providing a morning meal will make Dave's overnight offering more attractive to potential guests, but it has to make sense for their business's bottom line.
So what's the breakfast situation?
So breakfast, we've got the buffet set up. Whenever guests come in, we welcome, we ask them what they'd like in terms of tea, coffee, toast, and then we let them go for it. We've added on an extra £7 per person onto the booking, and I think as long as we're generous, it can forego an expensive breakfast chef each morning.
OK.
Yeah.
Great.
Adding that cost to the room and minimising their overheads will help Dave and Katie recover the money they've ploughed into the pub. So this seems like a smart decision, as long as the buffet offering actually delivers.
A few nice breakfast bits, nice fruit salad, or boiled eggs. Lovely.
No complaints from me.
Very nice yogurt.
And by the look of things, my fellow guests are equally impressed.
Is everything OK for you?
So, I really think it's sensible how you're doing just a buffet. But if I were you, I would keep on going without a breakfast chef as long as you possibly can.
Yeah, OK.
Because, you know, it's going to save you 40 grand a year.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheers to that.
Thank you very much. Good savings.
But running a business isn't only about managing your costs.
Hi, darling. Hello.
Making a proper profit is equally important, especially when they have £150,000 to make back.
Right, let's have a look.
I want to sit down with Katie to see if she's finally figured out how much cash her bedrooms are bringing in.
I can see that you wrote on it.
Thanks.
Having settled on prices ranging from £105 for a basic downstairs bedroom to £397 for their finest family room in high season, Katie needs to be sure that every overnight stay is helping fill her bank account.
So currently, on your lowest priced room, £105 a night,
Yeah.
you are losing £5.61 a night.
Yeah.
Darling, you cannot sell a room at a loss.
It's a really tough market though around here. When I'm looking at the competitors, they're all cheaper than us.
It's a really tough market everywhere.
Yeah.
But there's no point you selling a room and not making a profit.
With 44% of room price being taken through a combination of commission, rent and VAT, before costs like cleaning and utilities are taken into consideration, Katie will have to raise her lowest prices to make money. But with the standards of rooms they have on offer, this shouldn't be a problem.
Making £40 on a £140 room is much more where I would expect you to be.
And one way to boost the bottom line further is to try and sidestep the online travel agents who take a whopping 15% of any booking.
We need to get people to book directly.
Which is why you need an amazing social media strategy and you need to direct people to the website.
Yes, agree.
Yeah. Your rooms should be the most profitable part of your operation. So that is what you've got to work towards tirelessly.
Yes.
With my time here now at an end, there's one final piece of advice I want to leave ringing in Dave and Katie's ears as they take this business forward.
Can I just say one thing to you, which is that both of you are really nice, but you are very faffy. I mean, the less time you have, the more efficient you have to be. You've just got to bang through the things.
Yeah. Noted.
Noted. I said it as nicely as I could.
No, you said it straight up. Stop faffing.
I mean, you've got a really nice product.
Thanks.
Now just don't muck it up.
Yes.
Good luck into a following wind. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cheers.
On my first visit here, St Mary's Gate was a building site that was draining Dave and Katie's bank account.
I'm so relieved we've got to this point. The pub is open, the rooms are open. So yeah, I'm feeling really good.
Now this historic pub looks set to have a long and prosperous future which should, in time, repay all their hard work.
It's been great having Alex here. I've still got a huge long list of things that I need to do, but no, I'm really proud of what we've created.
I wish them luck. They've got a lovely property. And in a city like Arundel, that should be enough to do them very well indeed.